Suki and Eve are on the brink of one of their biggest life changes yet. And just when you think they've got a handle on things, a shocking newcomer throws everything into chaos. Adoption, secrets, and drama you cannot miss. This is EastEnders at its absolute best. Before we get into all the spoilers, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe if you want the latest updates from Walford straight to your feed. Trust me, you don't want to miss a moment. You know, sometimes Walford really knows how to sneak up on you. One moment you're sipping your tea thinking you've got a character figured out, and the next moment, bam, they're doing something that completely flips your expectations. And that's exactly where Suki and Eve are right now. Fans will remember how things between them nearly fell apart last year. Suki's fire, Eve trying to keep the peace. It was touch and go. And yet, here we are, seeing them seriously trying to start a family. Adoption. That's a huge deal. Not just for them, but for the square too. And it's not going to be easy, because both of them have pasts that are still very much shaping who they are and the choices they make. What's exciting here is that EastEnders isn't just giving us a let's have a baby story. They're showing the real challenges, the heartache, the arguments, the moments of doubt. And I think that's what makes it feel so genuine. You can already tell it's going to be a long journey, full of emotional highs and lows. Let's talk Suki for a moment. She's often called the bad mum, and yeah, she's done some questionable things, but there's always more beneath the surface. Those tough, controlling moments. They're often hiding vulnerability, a desire to be loved, to protect a family the only way she knows how. And now, facing adoption, we're going to see those layers in full. And Eve, bless her, she's the calming force. But that doesn't mean she's perfect. She has her own fears, her own insecurities, and seeing her try to support Suki while also confronting her own doubts is going to be fascinating. The emotional stakes are high here, and it's easy to see why fans are so invested in their story. Imagine the arguments, the tender reconciliations, the quiet moments of reassurance. EastEnders is going to show it all. The chaos, the love, and the heartbreak that comes with trying to start a family after everything they've been through. And just when you think the adoption journey is the main focus, along comes Bea Pollard. Oh, she's a live wire, isn't she? Fans will remember her landing in Walford and immediately forming a bond with Honey Mitchell. But Bea has a darker streak, and it's already starting to clash with Suki and Eve. The recent email incident? Classic soap drama. Honey, drunk and persuaded by Bea, accidentally sends a nasty email to Suki. Cue tension, awkwardness, and all the drama you'd expect in Albert Square. And here's the thing, Bea isn't just causing trouble for the sake of it, she's challenging Suki, forcing her to react and shaking up the status quo. And with Eve trying to mediate and keep the peace, well, that's going to make for some tense and highly watchable scenes. It's exactly the kind of storyline that keeps you on the edge of your seat, wondering what's going to happen next. One of the things I really love about this storyline is how much it's rooted in the past. Suki's history, the clashes with her family, the mistakes she's made, they're all coming back to influence her present decisions, and that's what makes her journey towards adoption so compelling. Eve's past, her insecurities, her doubts, they all come into play too. EastEnders is really showing how real-life challenges and past experiences shape who we are and how we approach big life decisions. It's relatable, it's emotional, and it's going to make for some truly heartfelt moments. So where could this all be heading? Well, adoption is never straightforward, and when you add the unpredictable nature of Walford and Bea steering the pot, you know things are going to get messy. Maybe a placement doesn't go as planned, or someone judges them for the past. Maybe Bea causes complications that push Suki to her limits. And given Suki's history, you know she won't stay quiet. Expect drama, confrontation, and plenty of moments where you're shouting at the screen. And then there's the emotional side.
quiet, tender scenes between Suki and Eve where they reassure each other, support each other, and show that love really can endure. Those moments will make you connect with them even more and make you root for them as a couple and potential parents. Honestly, this storyline has all the ingredients for classic EastEnders drama: tension, past secrets, personal growth, and moments of heartwarming connection. It's going to make you laugh, cry, and shout at your screen, and that's exactly why we love watching Walford. The adoption arc is long-term, and that's brilliant because we get to see Suki and Eve grow, stumble, and triumph together. There will be setbacks, surprises, and probably a few shock twists along the way. Old friends, past enemies, unexpected confrontations, but that's exactly what keeps the story exciting. And Bea, she's the perfect catalyst to shake things up, keeping both Suki and Eve, and us, on our toes. So, what do you think? Are you rooting for Suki and Eve to finally become parents? Do you think Bea will push them over the edge, or could she actually bring out a new side of them? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you're thinking. And if you enjoyed this spoiler breakdown, hit that like button, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more EastEnders updates and fan-style discussions straight from Walford. Because honestly, with stories like this, you never know what's coming next, and you definitely don't want to miss a moment.